Hi there, my name is Cupicate, and welcome back to WolfQuest Eyrtha's Light, where we reveal what the pups look like as adults. So we just finished Eyrtha's Light, Seraph's 5th litter, and we're getting close to the end, to the last litter that she will have with Rollo. And it's getting close, y'all. I can feel it in my heart. My heart beats so fast every time we get closer and closer. But for right now, we're just gonna focus on what these pups look like. So just as I said in the final episode that we had with the pups, we did not lose any. So Seraph was actually able to keep all of her pups alive, and she's been pretty good with that through all of her litters. I've actually played her myself on accurate since her first litter with Cricket, which was quite a long time ago, with Eyrtha, Alistair, Seela, Rose, and Acorn. And then her second litter, she actually lost 2 pups from that litter, but she had a total of 7, which was crazy. And then her third litter with Cricket, she had 6. And Thaddeus is the runt. I love Thaddeus so much. Her 4th litter, she didn't lose any. So I think she's only lost 2 pups out of all of her litters. I'd say that's pretty successful considering she's played accurate through this whole thing, except this litter where I rolled for her difficulty. But that's nothing to snarf at. Hi, Rollo. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize Rollo kind of has like a dark green eye almost. All right, enough chit chat. Let's see what these pups look like. Really quick before we get into it. So I was actually checking to see if our triplets were truly triplets. And it turns out that Starling and Sparrow practically have the same coat. I think Sparrow might be a little redder, then Grouse is actually a little darker. So they're triplets, but there's still some variation between the 3, which is crazy. And now we're gonna get into what they look like as adults. I haven't seen them yet, so I'm like super psyched. You guys! Here is Sparrow. Sparrow, oh my gosh, look at you. What is this coat, Sparrow? Sparrow has like brown eyebrows, like this right here. That is cool. And this like brown chest almost. Let's see what you look like, baby doll. Oh, up close, he almost looks purple. What? He really does. He almost looks purple with touches of brown. That is so strange. What coat is this? It is called the Spitfire in the Hall of Fame. So this is the Spitfire fur coat. And he's got some beautiful, just like chocolate, Hershey chocolate brown eyes with these brown eyebrows. Too cute. What do you sound like, love? Ooh, a nice deep howl. Ah! And then the squeakiest of howls. Oh my goodness, how cute are you? So I'm not going to give any of these wolves any kind of customizations just yet. I said this in the other episodes you may have seen. I'm not doing that because things like ear nicks or notched ears, we could change later on. Maybe we could give a reason for them. Either way, I kind of want it to be thoroughly thought about, and I'd love to hear what y'all think about Sparrow having certain types of customizations and why. And there doesn't have to be a reason. You could just say, I'd really like to see Sparrow with a notched left ear. That's cool. I'm totally fine with that. So just let me know in the comments below what you think any of these wolves might have for a customization and why they might have it, if there's a reason. I was really tempted to hit the Snaggletooth button. I'm like, no, this is not the Snagglefang pack. This is not the Snagglefang pack, so you don't have anything like that. But Sparrow does have a +1 in strength and a -1 in health. So not too bad, actually. He's really strong. He just can't take as many hits, so he has to make sure that his hits count. Well, what a beautiful, unique coat. Sparrow, my boy, you are certainly stunning. Oh my. We now have the majestic Starling, and this is the first time I have actually seen a wolf that came with a customization that I did not give the wolf. That's That's pretty cool. So Starling does actually have a nick in her right ear. And she has a very beautiful coat. Let's see what this coat is called. This is one of the new coats, 350M from the Beauteous Blacks. I'm sure I said that wrong. Anyways, this is one of the new coats. So now we officially know that Starling and Sparrow were not actually a triplet. And we will find out if Grouse even looks like them or not. So even if they had the same puppy coat, they don't look the same as adults at all. But I love that Starling looks like she has wings on her back. Like she could just flap away. But that ear, I want to know why she got that ear notch. And she's got amber orange eyes, almost a dark burnt orange, a dark amber. What do you sound like, love? Ah, yes. One of the longest howls in history. There's a few in here that I'm like, okay, any day now? What's your second one? Oh my gosh, what a soft howl. She's very soft spoken. Oh my gosh. That's kind of surprising. I didn't think she would be, but both of those howls are pretty light and soft. So let's see. She got a +1 in strength and a -1 in health. So I think same as her brother. And same thing for her, y'all. Let me know what you think her personality would be like, any of her flaws, quirks, and goals you think she might have, or an ability to earn pack points. And I would love to hear your reasoning. So essentially what y'all are doing is you're creating lore for these wolves. And I have some ideas for these wolves as well, but I love hearing what y'all think about how these wolves should act, what their personality should be like, because then I feel like it's a project with each other. All right, Starling, we're gonna go look at your siblings, beautiful. Tyrell! Oh my gosh, Tyrell! What? Boy, look at you. What an intense gaze from a wolf. Interesting. So this is one of the original coats that Tyrell got. It doesn't actually have a name. It's just original coat. So there we go. This beautiful chocolate brown with that intense eyebrow. Looks like he's angry or concerned, undecided. He also has that burnt orange eye color, which is really interesting because Seraph has golden eyes and it looked like Rollo had almost a greenish brown eye. So I guess together they make this burnt orange color. What do you sound like, buddy? Ah, yes, another long howl. How about this one? Another squeaky! What is with all these wolves and the squeaky howls? They're so squeaky. You look intimidating, but you don't sound intimidating there, bub. Okay, and it looks like for him, he got a + in strength, but a - in stamina. Interesting. A - in stamina. So he's strong. He just can't go for very long, and that's okay. That's something we could adjust, but -1 in stamina doesn't typically matter. So I'm really interested to hear what y'all have to say about this guy. Oh my gosh, Tyrell, you ended up being a beefy boy. Look at you. Aw, sweet Thea. Oh my gosh, a lot happened to her. Okay, so we knew that Thea was the white-coated pup, and the white-coated pup obviously always gets this coat. I have not seen a different coat for the white-coated pup yet. It seems like they always get this one. So this one in particular is from the Life is Rough pack because of the scratch across the nose. And it looks like one of her ears didn't quite stand up all the way or was possibly injured. It also seems like the humans got a hold of her as well. She carries a lighter orange eye, so it's not nearly as burnt orange as her siblings. It seems like she got a little bit closer to her mother's look. What do you sound like, dear? Oh, it's kind of a lonely howl. Ah, so it looks like we got a double 12. Both of those howls actually sound like they came from the same wolf, which is really neat. Wow. Okay, so I have gotten this white coat before, but it doesn't always come with like the bent ear or the radio collar. So it's actually really nice to see a change. So it looks like Thea has a minus in speed, but a plus in health. So she's healthy, she's just not very fast. Honestly, I think that kind of works for her a little bit. Maybe she had an injury when she was young. It looks like she got into some sort of a fight. Maybe that slowed her down a little bit. I'm interested in hearing what y'all think about little Thea. And here is Grouse, who looks like they also got into it with the humans possibly, and the humans radio call to this one. All right, my boy. Ah, so he has the 859M coat, which is the dark one with some red on the haunches and behind the legs. This is beautiful. Grouse, you're so pretty. And then he got almost a brown eye. This is so burnt orange that it's on the line between orange and brown, but it fits his coat really well because of the coloration behind his front legs. What do you sound like, love? Ah, yes. I forget that 7 is the long one. Oh, he got one of my favorite howls. I love 5 of the secondary howl. I think it's a really popular one. I think a lot of people really like it, but I do love that howl. And whoa! Okay, cool. So Grouse is actually 0 across the board, meaning he doesn't have any ups or downs. He's just pretty standard in his stats. But what's cool about that is he could end up with 3 pluses if we wanted to, if we end up choosing him to play. So he's really kind of just an empty canvas that can be filled with anything, guys. So I can't wait to see what happens with Grouse as well. And that is it for Seraph's pups. As she gets older, she's gonna have smaller litters, or at least that's what I have seen so far from her, since she used to have 7 pups per litter, but now we're down to 5. So the next litter, we may not be as lucky, or we might be surprised by Eyrtha's blessing for Seraph. I'm kind of tempted to jump into the next one just to get it started, but I'm holding myself back because I want to make sure that we have a good name and story and quirks and flaws and goals for our precious Seraph before we go on to the next litter. So if y'all want, you can give me some ideas for that as well. Well, I hope you liked the way our wolf pups grew up to be. If you did, give the like button a tickle and a poke. Subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle that bell so you're notified for when I post the next Seraph story arc. Say that 5 times fast. Also, feel free to click the follow me link down below. You will find my Twitch there, where I go live every week, or Discord, and you can talk to the community every single day. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time for more of WolfQuest. Bye!